here. Nope. Okay. Sorry about this. It's not quite ready yet. Okay. There we go. Slightly. Yeah. Jeez. What is up? Welcome to the live stream. I apologize for the quick momentary bit of silence here as we get into the last packs for the Star Raiders line. I apologize. What is up, Skibbity Jacket? Welcome to the stream. I appreciate your attendance. Appreciate it. If you guys don't know, Skibbity Jacket's a long time fan of the show. That is Unbox and Chill. I've been sitting on this for 24 hours. You have no idea how hard it's been to not want to just unbox this thing right immediately the way it just, yeah. You have no idea how hard it was. So, that being said, I managed to get this at Walmart, so I'm not going to tell you guys you can't go get this at Walmart, but I ended up purchasing it on Walmart.com. So, yeah, that's where I found it. I did not find it out in the wild like some people are finding it out in the wild. So, and you know, I'm going to make a slight change to what I said in my review, or in my, what was it? The Studio Series video. It all depends on your store. About about where things go. I mean, because I know certain places are hubs for figures, and I know there's certain places that are, shipping, that are supposed to be like shipping areas. So I genuinely have no idea how I managed to get my Studio Series 86 Prime that fast. But, I can't say the same for where you live. I can't say it at all. So, alright, so that's that. And let's just pop your little butt out. Here, one thing I cannot do is wait to open Transformers. Yep. That is one of the greatest feelings of all time, is when you just get that new Transformer. It's still in the packaging. There's your rubber band. I couldn't see it. There it is. So, but, yeah. So, more to unbox here, but there is nothing better than the feeling of opening that that one figure that you've just been sitting on that whole stinking time. And you're just like, I'm waiting on this. I want to get this open. I want to open it, right? That's what everybody does. It's like being a kid. It's like being a kid in a couple weeks. So, and if you didn't understand that joke, then you lack either a funny bone or knowledge of joke. So, now, something I will say that is a little nifty about this mold here. We're not going to talk about this guy quite yet, although we will get into this guy. And I've decided, after much deliberation and consideration, I am going to... Oh my gosh. My figure's already yellowing. At least I think it is. Is that supposed to be that weird feng shui of a blue? I can't tell. But it looks like it's already yellowing, and you just saw me unbox it. So I genuinely don't know. But I am going to leave this in vehicle mode because after much due consideration and deliberation, yeah, it's yellowing already. What the heck? You see these yellow marks on here? Can anybody else see these but me? That's nasty. That's uncool. I don't know what happened in the factory or what was going on, but that's not good. These parts I can live with because it looks like they might actually need to stay there. So, however, I do want to see this ugly bastard's head. Yep, that's a face that a lot of people would hate. That's for sure. How is it already yellowing? Yeah, I want to know. I want to know why it's already yellowing out of the packaging. I'm not happy about that. Very not happy about that. Like, I don't know if it's coming off on camera, but this is the color of the plastic that it should be. This is like a yellowed blue version of that. I don't know if that's coming off on camera very well, but that's what I'm looking at. So, yeah, not real too thrilled about that. Um, but as I said, after much due deliberation and consideration, I am going to review this set separately. I'm going to review this guy separately, and I'm going to review this guy separately. But we will do a full family photo with all the rest of the Star Raiders. And we will also do a full family photo of all of the Infernac universe characters. So that's why we have these two collections going on here. So this kind of is like a final hurrah for Star Raiders and for everybody to get their collections finished up. So yeah, I can't. I don't. I am not. I'm not the person to 100% tell you whether or not this is yellowing, because I can't really tell if that plastic is supposed to be this color or if it's not supposed to be this color. I genuinely can't tell. And if that's supposed to be the case, then Hasbro, stop gaslighting us and giving us yellowing figures already, or figures that look like they're yellowing and in reality they're actually not, like that Studio Series Transformers One Prime. I'm not real too thrilled about that. But anyways, we shall move him over here. Let's take a look at the main event here. Thundertron here. This Thundertron in particular was the one that I was waiting for. If I was going to get any one particular Thundertron, it would have been this one. Now, there are massive differences between this version of Thundertron and the version of Thundertron that has the review coming out tomorrow, by the way. The regular Legacy United review for that is coming out tomorrow. But this guy comes with a different head sculpt, a different hand sculpt in his right hand here. And if I'm not mistaken, the feet are also slightly different color. Also, the plastic is a different shade of blue. The head sculpt, let's take a quick look at that beautiful looking head sculpt. What is up, Lemon Lime Studios? What is up? Hold on, let me take out the trash. No, you good, man. You don't need to worry about it. So, yeah, I don't understand why it's yellowing already, but there's that, and this is supposed to go into this hand, but because of the way they molded this piece here, this is where they want you to tab that. So there's that. Alright, now let's take a look at Night Strike. Now, Night Strike is basically just the mold of Ratbat, Siege Ratbat, to my knowledge. I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. So, transformation's very dead stupid simple. So, very, very dead stupid simple. And the only way that we'll know that this is the true Siege Ratbat, just a second, I gotta go grab a specific figure. Y'all know what the figure is. Y'all know it. To prove this is the Siege mold, we have to have the Earthrise. This is the Legacy United version, but it holds all of the Siege cassettes as they come. So, yeah. So, yeah. Very, very neat there. However, the idea for this guy is... Okay, I gotta get... I have to flip out this peg somehow. I don't like doing this, but there. But the whole idea is that this guy... Move the arm out of the way here. Let's just take this, peg it right there, and now you have a satchel for him. And I suppose if I'm going to do this whole pirate thing correctly, I'm going to remove this and put this in the proper hand, the proper hand that it would be. And let's do this. Put this piece here, so that way we can dig it right there. And right now, already looking at this dude, I'm slightly getting Pirates of the Caribbean vibes. Slightly. Not massive, but a little bit. I feel like I'm looking right at Blackbeard or something like that. So, what is up, Optimus Prime Edits? And also, what is up? Welcome, Tams. I appreciate that. What is up? Welcome to the channel. Appreciate it all. So, we'll let this guy be in robot mode for a minute. I'm going to get this guy into robot mode because I want to determine how bad... Okay. That makes me feel slightly better. This color plastic is supposed to be there. So this color plastic is supposed to be this way. It's not yellowing. I do apologize. Earlier in the video, I could not tell if this plastic was supposed to be this color or not because under my light source that I have, it looks like it's yellowing from here. So I can't 100% tell or make out whether or not that's going to be the case. So I'm very glad that I was able to confirm that the plastic is supposed to be this color. So excuse me. We need to yeah, that's going to go in there. That's going to go in there. This is on a double hinge, so that's going to have to come all the way down. That is a tight, very tight joint. So, nope, didn't want to do that, but apparently we were going to anyway. So, let's just... Come on. Will you just untab, you stinking legs? There we go. Jeez Louise. These two tabs right here. Pain in the butt. But that can go there. And yeah, I think this all pretty much just... I think we can have this guy pretty much figured out. Magneus and Nucleus look exactly the same. And, well, maybe not exactly, but they look fairly similar. And this dude just looks similar all the way to, well, Magneus. The only difference is the head sculpt. So let's rotate that. Stick that right there. Let's push this all the way in like that. Then this could have stayed right there. I didn't need to do that, but I mean I did it anyway, so. There we go. That's Calcitron. So this is a 3-pack. So yeah, what's your thoughts on Studios 86 Ironhide? Which one? Are you talking like the childhood trauma version, or are you talking the regular Studio Series 86? Because my thoughts on both of them are practically the same. So, and I gotta say, it does my heart really, really, really good to see my Infernac Universe characters collection complete. You guys have no idea how cool this looks. So, oh, the regular Studio Series. It's okay. It's not my favorite, but I mean it's okay. I mean, the reason why I say my thoughts on both of them are pretty much the same is because, well, usually if there's an Ironhide mold, there's a Ratchet mold. And usually, if there's a Ratchet mold, there's an Ironhide mold. There's never anything, there's never been a difference about any of that. So, let's get this dude transformed real quick. So that way we can start this whole, we can get this, we can get hit, we're gonna review this dude. I might review this, re-review this guy. So, I might re-review it. So, I have yet to decide that. However, that being said, since I have these figures here, I will let you guys know that there has been an update to the top legacy figures for this year. So mine is loose. Mine's not loose. Mine does. I don't have the issues because I have the childhood trauma pack. I bought it from Ross back when it was at Ross. But the point is that um, I don't hate it, but I mean it's not exactly my favorite character. So I mean, could be worse. Could be worse. My least favorite figure out of Studio Series 86 thus far have been the two repaints of the two repaints of of Retgar, excuse me. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to lose my train of thought there, but I ended up doing it anyway. Point being is I can't, with that figure, I just can't, I can't get behind. I just can't understand it. It's a very strange thing to me. So I just don't. There we go. Push this back. That's gonna stay there for now. It's on a double hinge. Okay. So yeah. Okay, so this. Okay, I see where I may have messed up there. Okay. That's where it's that's the way that needs to be oriented. It's supposed to be that way. There we go. Yeah, my laundry's going, so gotta do. Have to do my laundry. Not as in like I have to do my laundry, but I mean like I needed to do my laundry. I was clothes are starting to run dry sometimes, so yeah. Oh, hello, 2000 Transformers 2009. I apologize. Um, do you have all of them? All of them by what? What do you mean by all of them? That's a very broad question. So, very, very broad question. Not saying that's a bad question. I'm just saying it's a very broad question. I can't answer that because I don't know what you mean by all of them. What? So, do I have all of the Infernac universe characters? Why, yes, I do. I do have all the Infernac universe characters. Not gonna lie, my target is stacked with Studio Series 112. What? You're saying that you're the 112, yeah, that would be Transformers 1. My bad. I almost thought you were referring to Rise of the Beasts Optimus Prime, but that one, as we all know, it's getting a re-release this next year, but it's going to be, to my knowledge, I think it's a Target exclusive. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. So please don't quote me on that. So, yeah. Anyways, here we have Thundertron in his beast mode, in his lion mode. In his I'm going to kill you mode. So there you go, there you go, there you go. So, but what do you mean by do I have all of them? Transformers 2009. What is up? Oh, what's up, Rafi? How you doing? It's been a minute. If you guys do not know, Alexander Rothschild, who's in the chat, he and I are good friends. We used to do some script readings together. I read, I read a few of them. Read a few of them online, but that was a while ago, and I kind of can't really do much now. So can't really do much with the stories now because I have to deal with somebody who could potentially send some stuff to me, and I don't want to deal with it. So, yeah. But point being is Alexander Rothschild is he is a good friend of the channel. So, welcome, Rafi. I appreciate you showing up. So. I was gonna say, hopefully everybody's celebrating the holidays. Hopefully they're not celebrating too hard. Seriously, hopefully nobody's doing something bad. They should before Christmas, because definitely you don't want to get on Santa's naughty list. That's for sure. You definitely don't want to get on that. So, yeah. So, anyways. Just unboxed this large thing of Transformers goodness here. And so soon as, the next week's be coming here, I believe Friday we're going to release this guy's review. So be tuned in for that if you guys are interested. So I wish Transformers 1 Megatron Studio Series comes soon. You know what's sad is I actually managed to snag that. And somebody actually was trying to get mad at me about that in one of my other videos. And let me explain something. Like, I'm not trying to get upset at people here, okay? I'm not trying to get upset at people. And honestly, you guys should not get upset. It's the holiday time. It's a good time to do that. But yeah, I do have the Studio Series Transformers 1 Megatron. But the reason I have it is because I came shortly after they were restocking things. That's the first part. The second part is I have a connection inside Walmart who lets me know when they're going to restock stuff. So I know that. And the third thing is that when they do restock stuff, I'm usually the first in line to go get it. So there's a lot of other stuff that yeah, I'll totally grab the Transformers 1 Megatron, no problem. But my point being as to why I have it is because I was lucky. I was really, really, really lucky. And the same thing goes for Reactivate Bumblebee. The same thing goes for this 3-pack. Like, I'm not even joking. Same thing goes for this 3-pack. Same thing goes for the Legacy United GoBots 3-pack. Same thing goes for the Soundwave 4-pack. Same thing goes for this. I literally was standing in line at the front of the line to get this stuff. So there was a lot of effort that went into it. Now, another thing I would like to say as well, too, and here you go. I do have it. This is the Studio Series Megatron. Apparently, everybody is now having issues getting. So, no issues getting this guy, but issues getting this dude. So, but, anyways, No, a lot of effort went into me having to get there right at the right time, having to know who to talk to, having to have all the connections, having to be able to say, hey, I want this, I'm willing to pay for it right now. And obviously, I'm not saying everybody has the money to go drop on a figure right now. That is obviously not what I'm saying. I'm not saying you should do that. So, dog, when I went to Walmart, all the stuff there was air razor or flip changers, nothing new that was like 1 month ago. I'm sorry. I am so sorry that that's happening to you, Skibbity Jacket. I can't I apologize that that's happening. I can't say anything. I can't say anything against that. Yeah, this is not a bad figure. Optimus Prime edits. It's not a bad figure. The only thing that I don't like about it is these hands. Like you guys couldn't have maybe I don't know figured out a different way to transform the hands into not just being the tank treads. So yeah, that was my one disappointment with this figure. However, the one positive I liked about this figure was this extra bit right here that you can add to the cannon, and now he's somewhat movie accurate towards the end. So, yeah. But, all right, we'll put this guy back. Put this guy over here. Actually, let's swap this around. So we can stick that right there. But, anyways, yeah. So my point being is I was there. I had to do a lot of things to get these figures, and it's not easy what I did. So yeah, it's like so for the commenter who was telling me, "Oh yeah, well you can't talk about stock and blah blah blah." Well, I kind of can. I did pay attention. I did know what to do, and I did know where to be when I needed to be there. So I mean, it just goes to show if you put time into it, your collection will show for it. Like if you sit in line right when stores open, good chances are you're gonna find what you want. So at least before all of the grandmas, grandpas, and parents shoving everybody in line for Christmas gifts. So yeah. However, this one, and this one, I had to get these online. So I found a headless and armless Alpha Trion. I am so sorry that that happened. I sold him for some Christmas cash, but I had the Transformers One, the Prime Changers Sentinel Prime. That was not a bad figure. I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty good figure. So yeah, that was a good figure. I'm looking forward to the Studio Series versions, though. I'm really looking forward to those. So I don't understand it. I don't understand what you mean. I got and am scarred. So we'll transform this guy back into his car so that way when we do the review for this guy, which is going to be a different. Oh, good job. Good job, Thomas Fan 1. Good job. Good job. Good job. But point being is, we are going to review this guy. I'm just going to do it separately from this guy. And this guy will, he's not going to get another review because the transformation and everything is almost exactly the same. The only difference being the head sculpt, the hand mold, the color of plastic, and they're trying to give him a tape cassette as a companion. So I can't really say that's a great thing to do. If you just want to, if you bought this just to complete your Infernac collection, Infernac Universe collection, I totally don't blame you because this is partially why I got this. Partially. Number one, because I was like, yes, I can finally finish the Infernac Universe characters. And then all of a sudden after that, I was like, oh, but also I'm left with a Transformers Prime character that I don't care about. So, hold on here. Basically, I got scarred from that Alpha Trion, and and I still am. How did you get scarred? How are you scarred from a headless and armless toy? I'm a little confused about that. Please let me know. I genuinely am confused. Like, not isn't to say like that's not a scary thing to see. I don't I'm not you. I can't compare. So, but yeah. So, did Bayverse Prime get him? Oh. Oh, I couldn't read that till now, so yeah. I never have saw that in my life. You're fine, dude. Don't worry about it. It's a toy. It's just a toy. It's just a toy. I was gonna say, if you're really scared about a headless and armless Alpha Trion, then you really shouldn't watch Transformers One. To if that's your definition of goriness, I suppose, then yeah. Anyways, we'll keep the stream going for a bit longer. So, yeah, I'm actually kind of stoked I got Soundwave finally. Simply just because, I mean, A, it's Soundwave. B, this mold has, like, it has eluded my grasp 3 separate times. And on this third run, I was like, nope, you ain't getting past me now. You ain't that ain't happening. That just ain't happening. I ain't letting you do that. That ain't working out for me, pal. You need to just not. I'm gonna collect you, and you're gonna sit on my shelf because I do not have a G1 Soundwave. So yeah. The only thing I don't like about it is the way these arms are angled. I have to force them to stay put. It's like you can't you can't touch it or it'll just screw with you. Like seriously. Okay, apparently not. But yeah. That goes there, that goes there. It's just got to be ever so carefully placed, but honestly though, the light piping on this is just fine. So hold on. Oh, you found a Gamer Edition Starscream. That's good. I've reviewed that one on this channel before. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good figure. I mean, I would honestly only buy it again if I found it at Ross. So yeah. So you should see Berserker transform. I own him at like 4, and he's headless, armless, and legless. So, well, I mean, we can't figure out context in we can't figure out context when you say things like that. They're Optimus Prime edits. We can't figure out the context. We don't know if you're joking or if you're actually genuinely scared because of this is the internet. Nobody knows how to take the context correctly sometimes. So it's okay. Nobody's upset. It's all right. Well, let's just put this back together with putting these characters back. So I'm gonna taking the Studio Series Meg, so get another good look at him before I'm taking him before I put him back on the shelf. So yeah. All right. Mirror. Now, a figure that I thought everybody was going to have right the second it came out, because my Walmart has over like 50,000 of these, is this. Everybody was like, I can't find it. I can't get a hold of it. I can't do anything with this. This isn't here. So, yeah, I don't understand why everybody was so going nuts for this, because I'm not even joking. This is like, to me, right now, this is the easiest figure to get a hold of in the Transformers 1 lineup. So this is nothing. This is not even in the realm of like rare at all for me. Like I can seriously go to Walmart right now and pick that up. So yeah, just Transformers one with the misses. Yeah, okay. So here's the thing that I do that Transformers one did very very well. So But like the movie, like the thing that I liked about that movie was the fact that it was a very good take on like before G1 origins, and like a whole idea of like there's Optimus Prime and there's Megatron, and they were Orion Pax and D16, and they worked in the mines together, and they were buddies and everything of the nature. Well, they were buddies, but if we're going to be honest, it's not because of the way that that movie portrayed it. It just was not. So that was the only thing I did not like about it, is that it was not true to the roots, at least all of them. But it was at the very least a good, fresh enough take on it, to a point where if a new generation has to come in and say that's what my Transformers is, or that's how Optimus became Optimus Prime, and that's how Megatron became Megatron, then honestly, I could honestly say that that is an acceptable form of this is my Optimus Prime and Megatron origin story. I can accept that. That is something that is 100% acceptable to me, because the movie was a fresh take on everything. It was a nice fresh take. It was something different, not something that everybody had seen before. It was unique. It was definitely something that we did not think of. But the one thing that I did not like about it, another thing I did not like about it, was the fact that they took a lot of inspiration, okay, from Dark of the Moon. And please go look at the credits. Michael Bay was a part of it. So I can 100% guarantee he had a hand in it. So, but that's the gist of what's up with that movie. So, anyways, the more people keep commenting, the more we will keep going. And that being said, if you guys haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do so. But also, if you guys aren't commenting, you don't get shouted out at the end of the video, because that is usually what happens, is we shout everybody out at the end of said video. So yeah. So saw it as a prequel to yeah, that's actually a good way to look at it. Ooh. I like that, Rothy. That's a good one. That's a very good one. I like that theory. Now, if you guys do not understand what Rothy is talking about, um, he's referring to the fact that the War for Cybertron games, the War for Cybertron, and the what was it, and the Fall of Cybertron. Those two games in particular, that works out perfectly as an origin story for them. You are absolutely correct on that one, Rafi. I like that theory. That's a good one. So, yeah. Some part of the Transformers One Michael Bay is the Sentinel Prime. No, it's all of that. Almost all of that. The only difference between their personalities is the fact that Sentinel Prime did not teach Optimus Prime anything, except for, how to become whatever. And the second thing is that he was an egotistical maniac in Transformers 1, and in Dark of the Moon, he was just trying to find a way to save his homeworld and not die in the process. So I can understand that, but I also don't really think it. I don't think that was a good. I don't think that was a good call for them to make Sentinel Prime the bad guy again. So that was the thing that frustrated me, was they just kept making him the bad guy again. Are the War of games like good or really good? I'm gonna say it this way: if you did not play those games, then you missed out. You missed out on a very rare golden chance at seeing the golden age of Transformers video games. So, yeah. Um, but anyways, another thing about those games is that they were like one of the very, very few Transformers games that had online player compatibility, so you could play with other players. So yeah, those games were amazing. I played both War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron, and they were amazing games. So I gotta say, it was really, really wonderful. And the only reason why you cannot say that they were preludes to the games is because Zeta Prime in the game is Sentinel Zeta Prime, and in the movie it was Sentinel Prime and Zeta Prime. And Sentinel wasn't even really a prime; he was just a clerk. So it was Sentinel. I would assume it would be something like Sentinel Minor. So, yeah, but yeah, that's the one difference that I see that being. So, but I do agree with Rothy on that one. I do 100% agree with him on that. That is exactly how that should be. So, that being said, if they decide to do a second movie, how do you think they're going to be able to do it? I'm very, very curious to see how they're able to do it. So, if they're able to do another one, because the budget for this movie did not even make back, like they barely made back the budget for Transformers 1. They barely made it back. So, and I'm not going to lie, the advertising for the thing was almost non-existent. Like, first the movie was not here, then all of a sudden there was like two or three toys that showed up, and then all of a sudden the movie was here, and then all of the toys and everything else showed up with it. And it's like, and it was kind of like the circus is in town for like 4 weeks, so get all the stuff that you want until we have to take it away from you in a couple months. So it's like, I just was like, I no, just no. So, but that being said, my favorite Transformers from that line are Alpha Trion and this guy for sure. The reason I didn't get the Optimus Prime was because Optimus Prime, the Prime Changers Optimus Prime, to me just did not seem like a good figure. It really didn't. I just was like, the engineering on this is slightly more simplified, and it's smaller. So, not saying it's a bad figure. I'm just saying I just this not the figure wasn't for me. So yeah. However, now that we have all of this stuff taken care of and done, now we have the leader of the Star Raiders. Finished out that. And if I'm not mistaken, I only have one more Star Raider left to go, which would be Filch, if I'm not mistaken, which is a repaint slash massive remold of Kingdom Air Razor. So, yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, yeah. Anyways, we are going to end it here this evening, so please do not forget to subscribe to, if you guys are just tuning in, do not forget to subscribe to Skibbity Jacket, Lemon Lime Studios, Optimus Prime Edits, TAMS or TAMS. Also, do not forget to subscribe to Transformers 2009. Also, Alexander Rothschild, or Rothy, as I know him. And please also, I think that is just about it for who subscribe to. But anyways, do not forget to also subscribe to Jordy's Rail Videos, Patrick with the Y, iStar552, Bravely GG, Take Along Productions, jeez Louise, Riveted Rail Fan, Riveted Reviews, The Good, the Bad, the Awesome, and New York Toy Hunter. As they've all done some amazing work, and I've done some collabs with them. Looking forward to doing some more work with them. Please do not forget to subscribe to all of you, all of that. So, I will leave a link in the description to the stream or to the main channel if you guys are going to check it out. I will leave a link down in the description once this finally uploads in a couple days. I don't know if you guys know this, but live streams with YouTube take forever to upload. Don't know why that is, but at least with mine, that's the case. So, anyways, this is Thomas Fenner once saying, do not forget to keep playing with your toys. Do not forget it. So, goodbye. Oh, and yes, Optimus Prime edits. That would be kind of cool to collab too. We'll work on that.